Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another full MLB slate overview with your host, POTDJ on X. I'm back. Welcome to July. Today is July 1st, and I will be looking at tomorrow, Thursday, July 2nd games. I hope everybody had a wonderful June, and we're back in July. We're here. Kyle Schwarber leads us off against Jared Jones. Jared Jones giving up 1.8 home runs per nine. We'll look into that for today, Wednesday, July 1st. Of course, I had a list. It's not fully graded, but I mean, it looks worse than it is. It's really good. Uh, Paul Skeens, I think he needs a friend. He needs somebody to talk to. Mr. Skeens, I am just one call away. I will fly to Pittsburgh and we can hang out. I'm not even joking. Somebody tag him. But that's how we looked. And we're moving forward. We're moving forward to July 2nd, 7-2 POTDJ list. Oh, we're back. We're so back. And we got 9 games tomorrow. It's a smaller slate, which I'm super excited about because I have to do less talking and we can really narrow it down. I give you lists and sometimes there's so many people. We can really narrow it down here. I wanted to talk to you guys first. Thank you for the best month of my life in June. There's June channel legends here. They deserve shout outs, and I'm going to do that. Trajinta. Trajinta sent me 250 bucks out of the kindness of his heart about a month ago before I ever did anything. I'll never forget him. Adam the Australian, WC6, Rob Judge and Kent, who are friends now. Heartfelt Bets, check him out. God's Timing, Mark, Wrestler, Arson, Cynthia, never misses a bet. Shaw, Caleb, Luke, Goldie, Cam. I might have forgot somebody. Don't make me cry, please. Love all of you guys. Thank you so much. We got a smaller slate. Oops. Sometimes I forget to eliminate stuff. Okay, we're here and we're ready. We got Jared Jones. We're going to go by game. Number one rated game of the day again. Pittsburgh at Philadelphia at Citizens Bank Park. Uh, Paul Skeens gave up a bunch of bombs today. Brandon Marsh has 3 home runs in 3 days. We have a left-handed batter platoon advantage, which is a good thing here against these Phillies because those are the guys that hit bombs. Marsh is hitting sliders particularly well into play here. Hit a changeup for a home run, hit a slider for a home run, 13% barrel, 33% hard hit, 87% or zone alignment, 3 barrels last 7 days. We want to look at Schwarber and Harper. That's who we want to look at. So 67% hard hit, 13% barrel. As I start talking about it here and as I start looking at it here, I can already see a Kyle Schwarber plus 150 in my head. Ugh. Give me a Bryce Harper plus 300, would you? Five home runs off that fastball. Jared Jones throws the fastball quite hard, around 99 miles an hour. Harper has 5 home runs in that velocity range off the fastball. And he's hit 2 fastballs for home runs in the last 4 days here. Another one off a changeup. The changeup he also throws, Jones. Covers the slider too. Harper will definitely get a mention here. Not just a mention. Harper will get written down. He'll be the first name on the list. Guys, we can bet on games now too. Who's excited to bet on games? Let me just figure out. Let me do one real quick. Here. Let me pull up nope, not Nerfy Yerfy. Let me pull up slate here. Let's go to tomorrow. Who's the biggest favorite tomorrow? Ooh, the Miz. We got the Miz. We got Bryce Miller. He's favorited against Urania. I think Urania's pretty decent. Let's put Milwaukee money line. We're missing some games here because I'm early in the day, 6:30. There is 9 games tomorrow. Here's how it looked today. But yeah, I'm gonna write down Milwaukee. Just a fun little thing we're doing here. Where are they? Boom. We're back to batters. We're back to buy game. So I wrote Harper. Schwarber plus 150. I'm already seeing it in my head. I just don't know. Surely he goes, right? But might as well take him for like a single. Alan Ronhell hasn't given up a home run to a right-handed batter this season yet. What does he throw though? Because Esmeralyn Valdez is the number one ranked. He throws the four-seam fastball 35% of the time. Valdez with a low sample size, but we know about him enough now to confidently take him in a good enough matchup. 6 barrels in the last 7 days. What? So he must play. They have to let him play. We have above average park factor at Citizens Bank Park. We're gonna have a 99-degree Fahrenheit day. Hell yeah. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be 98 by tomorrow, guys. Check on the conditions tomorrow. 4 mile per hour inward wind is negligible. So Brunhell has not given up a home run to a right-handed batter, but he's only had 19 plate appearances uh, against right-handed batters. He throws a fastball. Valdez crushes fastballs, so why not? Hot bat. Uh, you know, he's similar to Kettle Marte and Junior Caminero. He's hitting a shit ton of bombs. So we have the left-handed batter platoon advantage. Lau particularly covers his main changeup really well that he gave up the home run off of. Ooh, Lau looks really good here against that changeup. And we have good hitting conditions. 4 barrels last 7 days, Lau. He's seeing the ball well. Yeah. So Brandon Lau, he'll get the star there. But I do like both of those picks, maybe an and/or. But left-handed batter platoon advantage, Lau is the better pick. But then we have Endy Rodriguez here. Henry Davis hit a home run today. I'm not going to look at him. Endy Rodriguez, 47% hard hit, 7% barrel, last 15 in play off the mix. Lots of base hits. Lots of balls in play, lots of base hits. Everything's hit 200 feet plus. Uh, so give me an Endy Rodriguez HRR. I like that. I love that. Rob, how do you feel? Jared Jones. So we talked about the lefties. We have Derek Hill here. So who's not a particularly good player, but he hit a slider for a home run here. Jared Jones throws the slider 33% of the time. Hill actually covers him quite well with 6 home runs off this mix. That's going to be good for him. 14% barrel is I'm liking the way Derek Hill is looking here. Let's see. Well, actually, this is over a long period of time. He might have came back from injury or doesn't play that often. 2 barrels last 7 days. Derek Hill's seeing the ball pretty decently. So let's go Derek Hill base hit. Yeah. And shall I look at Bryson Stott? I'll look at Bryson Stott. 73 zone alignment, 1 barrel last 7 days. 4 home runs off the two secondary pitches. He'll throw 51% of the time. 47% hard hit, 7% barrel. Look at this. A lot of base hits here, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the last 15 in play, all in the last 2 weeks. So we have no home runs here, but we have a player that's hitting the ball in play pretty decently. So, you know, I'm good on that. We'll look at Brian Reynolds, last guy I'm going to look at here. 1 home run off that changeup, 67% hard hit, 7% barrel, and this is going to be 10. Wow, 10 base hits in the last 15 balls in play from Reynolds. I don't know Ryan Hale to be a strikeout pitcher. Uh, wow. Ryan Reynolds seeing the ball particularly well. So give me a Reynolds base hit, and we're gonna have to move on from this game before I take anything else. Oh my goodness. Second rated game of the day: San Diego Padres at Los Angeles Dodgers. Unique little field at Dodger Stadium, which is an above average park factor. 10 mile per hour outward wind. We have good hitting conditions. Roki Sasaki should not be starting in an MLB game. So we're going to look at San Diego Padres first. Left-handed batter, platoon advantage. No, he's particularly bad, Sasaki. So we have a right-handed batter, platoon advantage. He throws the fastball 43% of the time. France has 2 home runs in that velocity range. That's not particularly a lot. Hit 2 sliders for bombs, though, here in the last 11 days. And that is a secondary pitch from Sasaki. Trending up, hitting the ball well. Check out tendency. He gives it up to power in mid. Not particularly high walk rates anywhere. Check out Sheets, #1 rated for San Diego. 5 home runs off that uh, fastball in that velocity range. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Gavin Sheets makes the list, and I particularly like that pick. 5 home runs off the main pitch in the velocity range that he throws it. Yum. 80 zone alignment's fine. Covers the slider too a bit in case that happens. So it's like if he's throwing his fastball like shit, maybe keep this in mind. If anybody's watching this game, if Roki Satake is throwing his fastball like shit, uh, take Ty France or no, what was I saying? Yeah, if he's throwing his fastball like shit, take Sheets. If he's throwing his slider particularly bad and he's throwing his fastball locating it well, take France. But that's just a thought. Machado's a hot bat, but he's been horrible odds. 7 home runs off of these two pitches. The fastball slider combo, Sasaki will throw 65% of the time. 20% hard hit is low. 13% barrel is not, but 20% hard hit is not good. A lot of balls hit really well into play here. I think I'm gonna like a Machado base hit, and I'm gonna like a France HRR. Am I overdoing it? I might be overdoing it. I'm only on the second rating games today. Um, but let me give you guys some more looks since we have a smaller slate and I can take my time here. So those were the top three rated. Rodolfo Duran. Ooh, let's check out Tatis, who just hit a ball like 455 feet. Hit a slider, bombed it. I guess we had 370 feet my ass. Um, what? 1B, 1B, 2B, 1B, 1B. You know, he was looking due and then he hit two. 4 barrels last 7 days. Maybe like he just starts going. We have the right-handed batter platoon advantage. I did write France though, and I did write Machado for base hit, and I did write Sheets. Ooh, Tatis makes the list still. Ha ha! For a home run. I'm not a baby. I'm not a fucking baby. 1.44 home runs given up per game per nine. Randy Vasquez. 1.2 to left-handed batters, so we have a right-handed batter platoon advantage, but none of them rise up in the score. Betts with three home runs off that fastball. He was heating up. He's getting a lot in play. 383 feet here. That's off a sinker. Four-seam fastball. So we're looking for a fastball crusher, or we're really looking for a cutter crusher here. Let's look for a cutter crusher. Shohei Ohtani, are you going to crush cutters? He's going to hit them hard. He hit one 312 feet 4 days ago. Sinker changeup. He's looked better. Max Muncy, three off the fastball and three off the cutter. So that's the best look so far. The logs are worse. The logs are worse. He's trending down a bit, but maybe he's due. Lines up tendency. He's giving up 6.2%. Randy Vasquez is to power tier bats, and that is Muncy. That's the best look I've seen so far. Let's check out Freeman. Looks all right. Hit a ball 107 miles an hour, 358 feet. Looks like he doesn't do that too often. Lots of balls in play. Nah. Dalton Rushing, I don't like him, so I don't bet on players I don't like because I'm not even gonna be happy if it's a home run. Teoscar Hernandez, nah. So Max Muncy was the best look I saw there. So we took a shit ton on San Diego, and we'll take Max Muncy only for the Dodgers. Moving on to the third rated game of the day, American Family Field. Ooh, we got the Miz on the mound. Yes, I forgot about that. Miz is not going. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say he's not going to give up a home run, right? This is not financial advice, but I'm good on Cincinnati bats personally. Chase Burns as well. So Chase Burns doesn't mind giving up a home run to a good player, which is something I like. So let's check out Bowers. Garrett Mitchell rises up like crazy. Bowers with just 3 home runs off of the auxiliary pitches. The slider changeup, he'll throw 43% of the time. Nothing since the 6th of June. 6% lines up tendency, that's about it. Gary Sanchez flew out to the wall. He made the list today on Wednesday, July 1st. He flew out to the wall in his first at bat. Let's Jordan, please. Jordan for the homies. Bozo. He covered bases though. Hell yeah. Somebody cashed on that. Let's just do a quick look. I like checking through the games here. Estuary, please. Estuary, please. Oh, he struck out again? Okay, that's it. That's all I'm looking at. Yeah, so Chase Burns, he'll throw the fastball real hard. Gary Sanchez has one home run off the real hard fastball. Nah. We have a left-handed batter platoon advantage, so we do have something to go off of. I mean, Bowers is hitting a lot of base hits here, so we have that to go off of. Garrett Mitchell looks about the same as Bowers in the pitch mix deep dive, and his logs look better. Doesn't line up as much tendency. Garrett Mitchell's a heating up bat here. Wowza. So Garrett Mitchell, Jake Bowers. Take a look at Turang. Not as interesting. My favorite look there was Garrett Mitchell. No cap. So, but he's not like a big home run guy, right? You know, how many home runs does he have this season? Six, right? So a better, bases or HRR guy. Average launch angle 8, everything's in play though. Chase Burns is a decent enough pitcher to not, his ERA is going to be decent. 3.38, yeah. So let's take Garrett Mitchell for a base hit or bases. So the new third rated game of the day with the elimination of Cincinnati is this Detroit Tigers at Texas Rangers game at Globe Life Field. Average park factor, 10 mile per hour crosswind, we're not worried about. Evaldi gives up bombs, and I don't like Framber Valdez. Uh, Evaldi gives up bombs, 1.63 per nine to lefties. Kerry Carpenter's the leading scorer here. 100 zone alignment, 4 barrels last 7 days, Carpenter, and four in the last 14. So all of his barrels in the last 4 days, or 7 days, he's heating up. Cutter for a home run, or no, Cutter. Is that a curveball? Who the hell throws a curveball? I'm kidding. We don't have a splitter that, but he covers the auxiliary pitches so well. Does Carpenter? 9.2% two power bats, but we do have a pitches around power attacks weak hitter pitcher tendency here, which is interesting because he still gives them up. So let's check out Dingler. He covers the auxiliary pitches just about as well as Kerry Carpenter. 53% hard hit, 20% barrel, 402 feet, 336 feet, 342 feet in the last 3 days, and another two real far before that. I'm liking the look of that. I skipped over Green here. 4 barrels last 7 days, Green. Doesn't cover the mix as well as the other two guys, but he hit 2 home runs yesterday. I guess I missed that. I'm good on Green. I'm good on Green. I don't, yeah. But Kerry Carpenter here crushes those secondary pitches. I wish I could find a guy with something off that splitter. Torque? Splitter's kind of a weird pitch. Yeah, and he throws it 88 miles an hour. Like, I don't know how many times people see something like that, right? So James Outman, hot bat. Check him out. 44, trending up. Just two off the bottom pitches there. Fastball and sinker. Yeah, I'm good. Good on a sleeper here. I want a good player. I want Kerry Carpenter and I want Dylan Dingler. So I'm gonna try to differentiate between the two. Fastball, changeup, cutter. Why do I keep saying changeup? Yeah, I mean it's Carpenter. Yeah, it's Carpenter. It's Carpenter. It lines up everywhere. It lines up everywhere for Carpenter. So if it's not him, it's a weird one. Uh, or Dingler. Dingler looks pretty good too. Dingler's a great player this season, and as I said, he's hitting the ball real far, real hard, and real far. So give me a Dingler HRR because Eovaldi hasn't been great. I've been talking for 19 minutes and 39 seconds. Framber Valdez, .94 home runs given up per nine. Justin Foscue, the top-rated Ranger here. We have a small right-handed batter platoon advantage. Foscue, 690 slugging versus left-handed pitching. 2 off the main pitch sinker, and he hasn't gotten to see one in a while. 67% hard hit, 13% barrel. It is spotty here with the balls in play, but 2B off of curveballs and changeups. And yeah. So give me Voskew. I don't need to overthink that one. Sorry if I'm just talking and you don't, but so Framber Valdez throws the curveball and the changeup 48% of the time. He's given up 6 home runs off of those 2 pitches. Foscue just hit a curveball 228 feet for a double, and he hit a changeup only 88 miles an hour, but also for a double. Uh, so maybe bases. Let's demote him to bases. Demotion. Jock Peterson, hot bat. Doesn't play versus lefties. Jake Berger, Will. 15 at bats per home run versus left-handed pitching. That's great. 242 ISO is great. 500 slugging is great. It's similar to Foscue. 6 home runs off the main pitch. Wow, Berger looks much better. Ooh, spotty logs. Lines up tendency though. Yeah, it's yummy, right? It's yummy, but it's not like delectable. Um, so give me Burger HRR. Oh my gosh, I was just talking about all that yummy and stuff. It is Burger. Fourth rated game of the day: Chicago White Sox at Cleveland Guardians. Progressive Field, not good place for home runs. Davis Martins is a particularly good pitcher that I like. 6.14 ERA last 3 is not good, but .58 home runs given up per 9. Small platoon advantage, not much to go off of. Progressive Field sucks. Cleveland eliminated. Let me write that down. Standing Clee. Bye bye. Slate Ciccone, bit more of a target, but not a target. Right-handed batter, platoon advantage. Who is Junior Perez? Rob, who's Junior Perez? Tell me who that is, please. Randall Grichuk, only 48 plate appearances versus right-handed pitching, so I mean he gets subbed into the game. Vargas falls down the list a bit here on score. 2 barrels last 7 days, 6 in the last 14. He might be trending down, but he's still getting a hold of it. 8 home runs off the main 2 pitches, Vargas. 53% of the time, Ciccone throws a four-seam fastball around 93 miles an hour that's slow, or a cutter 25% of the time. Those would be pitches he probably throws for strikes. Um, and Vargas covers them. So the logs, let's check out the logs. Everything's hit hard. Everything's hit hard, and he's still hitting stuff far enough. So yeah, Vargas. Colson Montgomery, we didn't look at him. He's probably like the guy that makes sense to take, right? Woof. He does look good. Ooh, no, he doesn't. Logs look spotty. Not even spotty, weak. They look weak. Give me Vargas. Not a good place for home runs. Give me Vargas bases. Los Angeles Angels at T-Mobile Park against the Seattle Mariners. Walbert Urania doesn't give up many home runs at .63 per game, even less so to left-handed batters at .5. T-Mobile Park, once again, not good for home runs. We have good weather conditions. I don't think I'm going to take any Seattle Mariners for a home run. If you want to check these guys out, threelegparlay.com, the best website for MLB data. I forgot to say that in the beginning of my video. Oh my gosh, that's so dumb. I've never done that before. Where was that game? So Bryce Miller has been particularly good. 6.5 line for him. I saw that. Um, Neto is the guy that crushes fastballs. Only a 27% hard hit. He's still getting a lot into play. Bryce Miller's been pretty good, but he does give up bombs to power and mid. He doesn't mind giving up a bomb. So I don't mind taking Bryce Miller props, but I'm sure we can find a guy here. Soler, 2 off the fastball, 2 off the slider in that velocity range. He'll throw 58% of the time. Weaker logs him mid bat. We are looking for a right-handed batter, but let's see. Let's check out Josh Lowe. Maybe we can equalize here. Josh Lowe's logs are quite good. Wow. I'm glad I pulled him up. I think he's back from injury recently. He hit a ball 380 feet, 341 feet already. A fastball and two sliders he put into play quite well. And that's what Miller's given stuff off of. We don't have a left-handed batter platoon advantage. We do not. Josh Lau looks good though. Lau versus right-handed pitching, 20 at bats per home run. Uh, 395 slugging is good. Hmm. Ooh, Denzer Guzman, hot bat. I want to look at him. 56, one barrel less, one. Mm, eh, nah. Josh Lau is the guy I like. So give me Josh Lau bases. No, give me Josh. Yeah, give me Josh Lau for a base hit against Bryce Miller, who's pretty good. And T-Mobile Park, that's not a great place for home runs. Talked about Progressive Field. We're at Truist Park in this next one. St. Louis Cardinals, my beloved, versus. Oh, jeez. Clear my throat. Versus the Atlanta Braves, who we cannot look at. Ooh, and we're not going to be able to look at KC. Forgot to say that. Got to look at KC tomorrow. And we're going to have to look at, what did I just say? ATL. Nope, STL. Check those out tomorrow. 3leagueparlay.com. We'll have all of those players on those two teams. Dustin May's not really a target at .75 home runs given up per nine. 12-mile-per-hour inward wind as well. And May has been good. We have a small left-handed batter platoon advantage. Harris covers everything in the mix quite well. Not the main pitch. Nah, six off the main three pitches, so that's pretty decent. May just doesn't tend to give it up to this tier of bat, though, funnily enough. So let's move on. Matt Olson here. Sinker, fastball hit real hard for doubles in the last 3 days. May throws, yeah, he throws such a weird range of things here, but Olson covers him too. Olson covers everything, and he's due. We have a due tag. Every due tag is going in the last few days. Look, the logs are strong. The logs are really strong. He's seeing the ball well. Give me Matt Olson. And I love that. I do love that. Even though Dustin May's not a huge target. Matt Olson's at home tomorrow. He hasn't been amazing. He wants to be better. And man, this list is fire. Fire. Drake Baldwin. I chased him 2 days straight. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Week log since he came back. And I think, well, nope. Stephen Kolek, the last game we're going to look at here, the last bats we're going to look at, Tampa Bay Rays. Junior Caminero has hit a home run in 6 straight games now. 5 out of the last 5, 7 out of the last 10, 7 out of the last 15. Craziness. Um, and we have a right-handed batter platoon advantage. Why don't they walk him like 3 or 4 times tomorrow? Why would they pitch to him? Why would they pitch to him? Kolek gives it up to mid and weak bats. He pitches around power. Give me a Junior Caminero walk. That should be minus monies. That really should be minus monies. I mean, Caminero BB. We have a right-handed batter platoon advantage. It's negligible. Let's check out Aranda. He's another, actually, he's a mid bat here on 3leagueparlay.com. Hit a sweeper for a home run. This is going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 base hits in the last 15 in play, all in the last 10 days against this mix. That's quite good. So Aranda's going to put balls in play. 0 barrels last 7 days, though. So give me an Aranda base hit. Give me an Aranda base hit. Cedric Mullins, Ryan Velati, hot bats. Victor Mesa Jr. we'll look at because he's second rated score. 53% hard hit, 20% barrel. Good logs. 250 feet, 274 feet in the last 3 days. He looks good. Mason Jr. looks good. Let's check out Velati. I'll check out Mullins too, but I tend to not take Mullins. I just don't really tend to take Mullins. And in this particular velocity range, he only has the one home run, and he only ever hits home runs off fastballs. So Vladi with one off that range as well. Nothing in play since the 22nd off that mix. So let's check out Yandy Diaz as the last guy. DeLuca I might look at too. Yandy Diaz looks good. Yandy Diaz looks really good here. I'm glad I pulled him up. 100 matchup score, 557 X slugging versus the mix. Everything is hit yellow and orange. Yandy Diaz, 73% hard hit, but we have a 0-degree average launch angle, which means he's hitting it not very high. So Yandy Diaz is an amazing player for HRR all the time. So that's what I'll take for him. But even bases, he looks good for a home run too. No home runs in the last 15 in play, but 397 feet, 335 feet. One of them is getting out here one of these days. And he lines up tendency too. I do want to look at DeLuca. And maybe I'll look at Ben Williamson. So I'm good on DeLuca. Ben Williamson, 2 home runs last 10. Two off the main two pitches. Hit a sinker for a home run here. Lines up tendency. Does Williamson. If Ben Williamson goes, somebody that's watching the video can at me and be like, wow, you're so smart. But I think that's they're going to be the end of my batter list, and we're going to move forward to the pitchers. So let's do that. Pitchers for tomorrow. Jacob Misiorowski, 11.4 projected Ks. Holy. Bryce Miller, 9.5. So we have some good spots for pitchers tomorrow. This is actually one of the highest I've seen Misiorowski rated. He was projected for 10.8 the one time, and he got, I think he got 11 or 12. Yeah, so I mean, whatever his line is, it's going to be 8.5. It should be. If it's 7.5, crush it. Crush 7.5. Um, Up to 10, I'll play him. Up to 10, I will play him up to 10. I won't because I can't gamble, but well, I can gamble, but I'm not in a state where you can. But if I were to, I would take Mizurowski up to 10. Bryce Miller here. So I was talking shit that he had a 6.5 line, but then I looked and he is striking people out like hell. 85K Lev score. So I'm actually okay with the over 6.5 up to 8. I'm actually okay with that. And the Los Angeles Angels are the number one. So his line is 6.5. I already saw that. Play him 6, 7, and 8. Um, Let me pull it up over here. So the Angels are the number one matchup here. Team offense versus right-handed pitching. They strike out actually the second most. We have the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Angels. We have Jacob Misiorowski and we have Bryce Miller. And I love to combine them sixes, sevens, eights, nines, and tens. I really do. I don't know why I said nines and tens, but up to eights and I don't even know. Bryce Miller and Misiorowski are great picks. That's what I'm trying to say. Nathan Eovaldi versus Detroit Tigers. Caleb scored 97.9, 32.6 projected whiff rate. Nathan Eovaldi just struck out a bunch of Padres. We have so this is a projected lineup. The projections will change when lineups are confirmed. I do like doing pitcher K bets the day of when lineups are confirmed. I want to say that. But Nathan Eovaldi, will they hang him a 5.5 line? Surely not. 97 K Lev score? Wow. I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. Um, so 5, 6, 7, 8 star. Star. I mean, they all get stars. These guys get stars. They deserve them. Chase Burns versus Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee Brewers are not a target, and I know they've seen Chase Burns. 91.2 K Lev, though. He strikes out left-handed batters like craziness. We'll see 5 of them uh, per this. Let's see if they've played. Let's see if Chase Burns has played them this season. I'm sure they have. Mill, no Mill. So let's check out historical matchup. 3Ks, only 3Ks, but only in one, two, three, four, five at bats. So I mean that's a 60% K rate. Sure, sure. I like Burns. I like Burns. They'll give him a 6.5 line, and I don't mind taking him for 6 or 7. Um, Walbert Urania, Seattle Mariners are a bit of a target. They're a good target. Urania, I like him. I think Urania is quite good. So Urania 5 and 6. Oh, there we go. I think he'll have a 5.5 line. And then Alan Ron Howell, I don't know much about. Texas Rangers are a top at least 7 matchup versus left-handed pitching against Framber Valdez. Lefty on lefty, Valdez is quite good. And we have at least, hmm, Valdez 4 or 5, dummy leg maybe. I wouldn't play anything but low alts on him. Dustin May's been good. Atlanta's not really a target. Davis Martin against these Cleveland Guardians. Lots of lefties. He doesn't strike out lefties at a super high. Oh, he does. No, he doesn't. At a 23% rate. Mm, I do like Davis Martin. So maybe Davis Martin. Oh, sorry, I was tripping out for like 3 seconds. Maybe a Davis Martin. Yeah, dummy leg like Framber Valdez there. Play them low alts. And yeah, guys, I think that's going to be my list for today. I hope you guys loved it. I know you guys love my videos. Please blow it up again. Here's my full list for tomorrow. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday, July 2nd. Love you guys so much. Bye-bye. Wait, do I want to say anything else? No, I just love you guys. Bye.